life to Rebirth. Out on the beach, having a great time. Wow, wow, wow. It's just lovely. Gotta love it. Shouts out to Kilo. Shouts out to Snake. Shouts out to Old Boy. Shouts out to family. Yeah, shouts out to the entire Dayton, Ohio, and every hood that's out there. We got a challenge for everybody though. We got to put Dayton on the map. You hear me? So this is a challenge for everybody. This is life to Rebirth. You got a special skill, talent, or anything, show them what you got. You know, you could be the next star, the next big thing. You could be the next Roger running goddamn Tribal. It's time to do something. You can't just keep sitting around here killing each other doing nothing. So this is life, the Rebirth, okay? Let's make something happen. Let's put Dayton on the map. Stay tuned. Woke up early cussing out my kids. Chores ain't done, clean up this shit. Mouth still dry from the gin last night. Got so drunk, argued with my wife. Gotta take a piss, took a step to the room. Doors locked, kids getting ready for school. Time to get to work, can't wait to go. Friday night, friends with football from the show. Hopped in the shower about 6:42. Better half looking sexy, time to do the ooh ooh. What you think about life, man?
What I think about life? Well, life is beautiful, man. It's all in how you what you make of your life, you know. And you know, we're dealing with a lot of serious situations going on today, as far as political, financial, and emotional. But I honestly believe life is what you make it.
If you had to give the youth advice, man, what kind of advice would you give a youth about, you know, life in general?
My best advice to any young person, and it's funny you asked me that. I just had a young man, as I was coming across the street, asked me for a light. And I asked him, I said, well, how old are you? He said, I'm 17. I said, well, I can't contribute to that. So my first thing would be to say, stay away from drugs, stay away from alcohol, any type of cigarette, nicotine, and stay in school. You know, get educated. You know, knowledge is the key in this world. I'm a Dayton native. I'm 40 years old. I've been in Dayton all my life. And to me, Dayton it's went through several different changes. You know, I've seen a lot of development in the city, and I've also seen a lot of poverty in this city. I've seen a lot of jobs that's been removed from this city, and it's caused a lot of people to do things that, you know, the justice system would presume to be against the law. And I think a lot of people have a hard time understanding, you know, if they ain't never walked in your shoes, they have a tendency to prejudge you for things that you do based upon your record and based upon mistakes that you have made in your life, you know. I think it takes anybody experience to know not to do something. And when you go through something, you know, if you've gotten in trouble with the law, or if you've made some mistakes in your life, I think that's the only way you can learn. And I think a lot of people forget that's in positions of authority and power in the city. So my honest opinion about this city is, I think it's a lot of bias, situations that go on in this city, dealing with the justice system, dealing with our police departments, and, you know, as far as our neighborhoods is concerned, I think if there was more of an interest in people instead of just locking people up, if they develop more programs to help some of these people develop skills and so on and so forth, I think it would be a much better community for us to live in. Myself, I'm in a program right now that's constituted only for felons. And unfortunately, I did acquire a felony back in 2010. You know, I made a mistake in my life, and I'm dearly paying for that. Society really frowns on people like myself And the class that I'm taking right now is called for Tyros. Tyros it means a man of integrity, a man of honor, a family man, and basically a man of righteousness, you know. And this class is actually being taught by a gentleman who was incarcerated for over 14 years. And basically what he's doing is trying to establish a foundation for young black males such as myself to get back out in society and try to do something productive with their life. One of the main things that he's been really keying in on with all of the gentlemen in this class is letting them know that, you know, society looks at us completely different than normal people. We're not normal anymore. And so when you go fill out an application, which I filled out several applications, I qualified for several different jobs, and because of this felony on my record, they're unwilling to give me a second chance. The way the class is broken down, you got three different types of people in society. You got the blue people. Blue people would be the justice system, the people that make the laws, and basically people that prejudge anybody based upon something that they did in their past, or prejudge them based upon you don't even know them and you just don't like this person. So if you've ever felt like that, which I know I have, I'm guilty of being a blue person as well. Then you got orange people. You know, these are the people that basically work for the blue people. They have jobs, and what I like to say a job is to me is just over broke. You know, because most of these jobs don't really pay you what you worth. And then you got people like myself, which is considered to be purple people. Now the purple people are the ones that society looks down on. This would be people with felonies, anybody that's been incarcerated, that comes back out in society and wants to live a productive life. What I'm learning from that is that no matter what it is that we do, we will always be looked upon according to our past. So it's really how you want to predicate your future, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I'm taking this class, man, to understand the mentality of society.
What message would you like to send when people see this? What message would you like them to get out of it?
Well, the message is pretty clear, you know. I think I speak for myself as well as other black males or people of minority that live in this city. They ask the question, you know, why do people commit crimes? Why do people do drugs? Well, I'll give you two reasons. The first reason, crime has always been, and if it wasn't crime, we wouldn't have a need for police officers. Or actually, they're supposed to be peace officers. I believe it was a law passed back in like 1913, 1914. Now before this, you know, a lot of people don't know a lot about the history of what happened in America, but drugs was legal. It didn't become illegal until the middle class and the upper class society of the white class, the upper echelon. The white women got hooked on drugs, mainly heroin. Cocaine was legal. As a matter of fact, Coca-Cola was actually had a very, very large percentage of Coca-Cola was produced from cocaine. So cocaine, heroin, marijuana, and I must state this too. You know, our forefathers, and you know, we salute the flag and all that. Well, they created all of that from hemp. And hemp was like one of the main substances that was used back then. But now marijuana is outlawed as being illegal. So I think the main thing that I want to convey to everybody is that just because they might look at us as being felons, ex-convicts, you know, the lower class of society, and even when I hear the debates from either president, you know, the Barack or the candidate that's running for president, Mitt Romney, I never hear them talk about the poor people. You know, the main focus is about the middle class. So if anybody's really paying attention to what's going on, they really don't care about us. I mean, and that's just the bottom line. I mean, and I'm not saying that they have to, but I'm just saying that we have a much harder fight on our hands in order for us to even be accepted into society as being normal, as being productive. A lot of people have been able to achieve things, you know, in Dayton. I know several people that I went to school with that are doing really good with their lives and everything, and that's wonderful. Me myself, you know, I made some mistakes, you know, and like I said, I'm paying for it every day. I got a family that I got to raise. You know, I got child support that I have to pay. So, to me, the only way to eliminate people from doing things or committing crimes is for them to have some type of financial stability, man. You know, if you don't have any financial stability, I think the judges, I think the police, I think the mayor, the governor of the state, they all know that you're going to turn to a life of criminal activity or what they presume to be criminal activity in order for you to survive. So when you're living in that type of environment, then it turns into what they want to call cops and the robbers. You see what I'm saying? But in all honesty, man, I think it's a strong delusion on behalf of society, on behalf of our state governments, on behalf of the judicial system, for them to even think that way when they know that this is nothing more than a setup that they've created.
It's cool. I love it. I like the things that I do. You know, I go shopping a lot. I like to spend money. I like to make money. Life is good.
If you had $1 billion today, what would you do with it?
For one, I would help out my dad because he raised us just by himself, no help. So I would give to my dad, to my family, and to the community for the most. Can I reach out to these young kids that want to get pregnant? Yes. Let me say something. Let me speak my truth real quick. Now, for the teens out here that's 15, 16, 17 years old, even 18, put school first. Don't think because, yeah, he got money, he got this, I got to go have sex with him, I got to get pregnant, I got to be a baby daddy, because then that's your title, a baby daddy. It's not, you know, you just got to be productive. You got to be out here doing things for yourself. Think about yourself. Don't think about what he got or what he doing for the next girl, because that's what he doing behind your back when you not around. So just think about yourself. Stay in school, do the right thing, and go to college and get an education, because that's what you really need other than the boy. He's not going to be around forever. That's it.
Welcome to Dayton, Ohio, man. Goddamn it. West Side to be exact. Welcome to the city where shit get loud. Niggas going hard in the club past 5. You ain't from around here, you better stay from around here. We don't play that whole shit, ain't no out of town here.
Body count, adding to my body count. I have him somewhere laid up, won't have his body found. Body count, adding to my body count. I have him somewhere laid up, won't have his body found.
What you think about life?
I think it's great. That's what you make it of, you know. That's all of what you make it.
If a young man came up to you and said, hey, I want to be a barber like you, man, what would you tell him? What advice would you give him?
First of all, just tell him you got to stay in school, because you got to have a diploma, you know. That's the only way that you're going to become a barber, because you got to have that diploma. So you got to stay in school, because you don't need all that book knowledge, because there's a bunch of book work to go along with it. And then you got the floor of time.
Talk about Dayton, Ohio. Talk to me about the city, man. What's going on?
A lot has changed. A whole lot at that. I mean, there's a lot of jobs being moved out of the state. General Motors is shut down, and that's put a lot of people on the unemployment line. A lot of robbing and killing going on out here. You know, you really ain't missing nothing. You know, it's just, it done got worse, but it's gonna get worse before it get any better.
What kind of job do you think the mayor of Dayton, Ohio is doing right now?
Keep real. Keep it all the way real.
Keep it all the way real? He ain't doing a very good job to me, you know. You need to work on a lot of things as far as these cops out here and the community. You know, I really don't see him into messing with the people out here, you know.
So he always behind the desk, he ain't really out with the community, you say, he just playing a role.
Yeah, that's it, you know. He's just another one in the suit, you know what I mean? Trying to get that money.
What advice you want, anything you want to say about the youth around here, man?
Well, now that is an issue right there with them kids, man. These kids nowadays, you know, they don't have no respect for them or themselves, you know what I'm saying? And first of all, it starts at home. You got way too many kids out here thinking that they can just do what they want to do, and they want to sell dope or, you know, rob, kill. They don't want to go get no job. You know, first thing what they need to do is just be a kid, you know, and think about what they want to do with their life instead of being out here in these streets. Because these streets ain't cracked up to what it's supposed to be, man. You know, after so long, you know, they gonna get what they got coming to them because of all the wrong that they doing out here. You know, they need to find something to do for real, go to the service or something, or go to school. You know, because these streets ain't, they gonna die in these streets. These streets is, they real rough. They raw. And see, that's my thing. Like my nephew, he leaving for the service on the 17th. And I'm so glad of that. Because he is one I ain't got to worry about being out here. And all this mess that's going on. The society is kind of ate up right now, you know. And the parents need to get a hold of these kids first. But, you know, you got the police and the judges and everything don't want these parents to, you know, to discipline their kids no more. And that is a big problem right there, you know. I'm gonna discipline mine, you know what I'm saying? Because mine, they know better. They know right from wrong. You know, just like I learned when I was growing up. You know, my mom ain't had no problem out of me.
Got in that butt every time.
Every time, you know. And it was a good thing, though. You know, because if she didn't, I'd have probably been somewhere I didn't want to be, or did or something. Just doing something real stupid. But I had a good childhood, so when I was a kid, I was that kid. You know, I had things to do, though. You know, it was in place for me. You know.
What can a woman do to keep a man happy nowadays?
Boy, just, boy, they got to cut that jealousy out, man. You know, there's a bunch of women out here, man, that's good women. They started in the beginning, but they don't know how to keep it up in the end. it's just like vice versa, just like us men, we do sometimes. But it's different strokes for different folks. I'd like to give a shout out to Dayton, and the finest cuts barbershop where we at right now. Don't nobody do it like we do.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, I'm about to pull down on you in the field, bro.
Coast to coast. Loud.
Coast to coast mixtape.
They wasn't lying when they said there was a recession out here. 1,300 for a spanker saw.
Grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers. Grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers. If you ain't with it, fuck ya. 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 Grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers. Rise and grind, time to get it. You could be broke if you want to, but I'ma get it. The J's love me cause I run my shit just like a business. And don't trip, just keep calling if my line is busy. And my lines be busy. All these plays I be making, I got that bitch, bruh. And I be hanging, I got them zips of that loud kush, damn this shit stinking. And it's got them city bitches going ham like we famous. That's why I keep grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers. Grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers. If you ain't with it, fuck ya. 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 Grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers.
Dark nights, hot summer days, been through it all just trying to get paid. Niggas going hard, fuck minimum wage, maximum chances, penitentiary wage. God on my right side, devil on my left, haters on my ass, so the metal on my belt. Reaching for my hip every time I hear a step. Smoking in this bitch, man, you have to air it out, clear it out. From here on out, I'm that dude the world wanna hear about. Going next girl, put my name in the mouth. Tell me go deep, then I told her with a route. Started with an ounce, think I was out here. Ohio, I'm screaming, shout. Fuck these niggas, I ain't hear what they bout. We going in from here on out.
Words of a hustler, serving them customers, military minded, my third eye was blinded.
Nigga, we grinding.
You niggas is dying.
Got 9s in, 4 5s in.
My niggas is riding.
You fuck boys get rolled over. We riding to that trap die. Some few real dudes still alive, but most of these guys lying. Talking about they die for it. That nigga won't kill a fly. Ain't no jobs in my city, so all day everybody grind.
Grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers. Grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers. If you ain't with it, fuck ya. 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 Grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers. 24/7, 365. I'm on my grind now. Tell me, who getting high? I'm passing out these testers, looking for investors. Like, what's up, bruh? Hit this number up and fuck with them. Got girl, got boy, got Reggie, got strong. Purple kush, whatever your preference. Got pills too for the pill poppers and syrup for your breakfast. Damn, don't kill him like that. Yeah, I'ma kill him like that. I can spend 5 stacks and get it right back. Get it right back, cause I'm out here grinding all winter, grinding all summer, 24/7 ballin' on you motherfuckers. Grinding all winter, grinding all summer. 24/7
Ballin' on you motherfuckers.
If you ain't with it, fuck ya. If you ain't with it, fuck ya. If you ain't with it, fuck ya. If you ain't with it, fuck ya.
grinding all winter, grinding all summer. 24/7 ballin'
On you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
What you think about life?
I think life is great. Personally, I've lived an interesting life, though to me, because it's mine, it might be boring sometimes. But I guess I took the road less traveled. So, and I encourage people to do that. To do that, it makes it much more interesting.
To the youth out there who's very discouraged right now, could you give them some words of encouragement?
Well, I guess those opportunities still exist, but you have to see them as opportunities. So often, you know, I was out in a neighborhood doing a walk a couple of weeks ago, and the neighbors, most of them are in their 70s, and they were complaining about the tall grass in the neighborhood, and I made the comment, there's nothing to stop you from cutting it yourself. And of course they made the comment, well, we're all like 70 years old, we don't have the ability. And you know, do you have children? There are no young people in the neighborhood. So I actually made a comment to one woman who came in and was complaining about 5 lots adjacent to her house. I said, do you have any nephews, nieces, cousins, you know, grandchildren, anything like that, between the ages of 18 and 25? And she's like, why? I said, well, get your neighbors and yourself to have a street party, get all the youngsters over here, but tell them they can't eat until they've cut the grass. Well, what then happens is some of them would, if they're smart, they say, well, we can come back and do this every month, but we want $20 per lot. And neighbors would rally to take care of the neighborhood. So there are opportunities. It's educating children to recognize them and take advantage of it, you know, and see those things. So with job prospects, I read something yesterday that we've got something like almost 7,000 manufacturing jobs. The trouble is the people aren't qualified to do them, because it's no longer a person standing at a lathe or a milling machine. It's high tech. You know, you put in a piece of metal that's 4 inches by 4 inches and it comes out as a cylinder with holes in, because one machine does all the work. But you've got to have some technical skills. And we're finding that the people in the area are not qualified for the jobs, and I think a lot of that was because we had this manufacturing mindset for so long. We didn't concentrate on the future, so now we're playing catch up. So the jobs are out there, but we got to connect qualified people with the jobs. So I would encourage people to go to school, be the best they can be, do the best they can. I mean, that's all my mother ever said. You know, go to school, pass your exams. If you don't pass, you can always become a mechanic, but be the best mechanic you can be. You can always become a garbage collector, but be the best garbage collector you could be. In other words, strive to do whatever it is that you choose to do and do it the best you can. And I would tell anyone that, that's all we can do, is be the best we can be.
What I think about life?
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else's life, but my life is awesome. I mean, I say all the, like, Doc McGee, who's my manager and one of my best friends, he says to me, like, if reincarnation is real, that him and I are coming back is like, you know, we're coming back like a donkey in like the worst parts of the world where, you know, you're just carrying stuff all the time, because there's no way we're going to come back as anything that's fun, because our lives are so great that we're going to come back just miserable. So my life for me is pretty great.
With these graduates, you know, everybody runs into hard times at times. What advice would you give them, or anyone who may see this video, what advice would you give them about getting over maybe those bumpy roads that they're going to come into?
There's a friend of mine, Chris Carney. He's my best friend, and he's one of my best friends. He runs my life right now, and he said something to me a long time ago. He says all the time. He says, "Survive the valley," and that's what I'd say to people. You know, I mean, believe in yourself and survive the valley. I mean, there's mountains, there's valleys and hills all through life. You know, just make it through the valley, and you'll be on the top of that hill, and you'll be smiling and happy.
Right in my chain low, earlobe in my wrist glow. Probably playing with a bankroll, blowing hella smoke in my eyes. I'ma run it back, I'm like M-Man. 24 and we winning. Seen a loophole on you pussy niggas, so it's time to make me a killing. Them jeans on me, with the wings on.
One last question. Well, I'm sorry.
what you think about life?
What do you mean?
Just life, the good, the bad, the everyday, just...
No, look, I feel like we are blessed here in America because we have the opportunity to live life the way, you know, anyway, really almost any way you want. And that's a blessing. It's also a curse because there's a lot of folks who would like to have you pursue a course of life that is not in your best long-term interest. I talk about our founder's vision of freedom, and that it's not the freedom to do what you want to do, it's the freedom to do what you ought to do. Because doing what you want to do tends not to lead to long-term freedom. It tends to lead to confinement in jail and other places because you've done things that you shouldn't have done. And so focus in on what's right and trying to pursue that course, and ultimately that may not be the easy path, but it's the path to happiness ultimately.
I did an interview. I interviewed some teens about 2002, 2003, and they were just hanging out saying how, you know, they couldn't find jobs. There's nothing in their community for the youth, those kind of things. And now we're in the same situation. Everybody's still discouraged. Yeah. What would you like to say to them? They're not teens anymore. They're probably in their 20s now. What would you like to say to them about?
Unfortunately, you know, folks under the age of 30 have the highest rate of unemployment, and obviously we have a very high rate of unemployment here in South Carolina. I would say that we need what they should be focused on is first off, improving their own lives, improving their own skills, you know, believing in themselves. That it's a matter of taking advantage of the opportunity you have, finding work, doing the best you can at the job it is, no matter what job it is, and you know, just focus in on trying to take control of the life that you have and the opportunities you have, and on a political front, vote for someone who believes in you, who believes that people who work hard and give it their best effort and go out there and try and sometimes fail, but keep coming back and keep working hard and not losing confidence in themselves. That's what makes America the great country that it is, and that's what will make them successful in the long term.
Hey, I love pussy. Love it by the pound. Wish it came in cans. If it came in cans, we be some thieving motherfuckers. Like, man, what you about to do? I'm about to get a 6-pack of pussy and go home. Kick ass, you understand? I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You know, once you get married, pussy ain't the same no more. You come in late night, you know what I'm saying? Watching TV, watching motherfucking her. Watching motherfucker her, watching motherfucker TV. See, this is what you do. You crawl on the floor, you move, you duck down. You crawl, you take these 2 fingers here, pull the covers back, then you pull the panties down. She ain't sleep, she gonna help you. She gonna do some shit like this. That's when you wake up. That's when you stick your dick in. Like I told you, she ain't sleep. She gonna do some stupid shit like this here. That's when you pull the panties down, all the way down to her ankles. Like I told you, she ain't sleep, she gonna do some shit like this here. That's when you stick your dick in. You stir it like coffee. You stir it like coffee. You stir it like motherfucking coffee. You know how like that coffee go ting-a-ling-a-ling? Shake that motherfucker like ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and she gonna wake up and ask you a fucked up question. Like, what you doing? You don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You know, I just do a little bit of everybody, man. I be out here clowning, you know. Judge Joe Brown, you know. Judge Joe Brown is one of my favorite people. I love Judge Joe Brown. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I be sitting at home, you know, chilling, just watching TV, and I see Judge Joe Brown. And what get me about Judge Joe Brown, though, have you ever thought about it? He don't never talk about nothing that's on the case. He be drunk. I'm gonna put it out there. Judge Joe Brown be drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'll give you a prime example. Like, he'll be up there and he'll sit there. Now, what I'm getting from the propaganda of the whole situation is that you want reimbursement for her throwing a rock through your window. Now, what it was he was messing with her, and then she in turn threw a rock through your window. Now you got an estimate. Miss Sonia, can you hand me up that estimate? Now I have an estimate right here in front of me for an amount of $95.32 plus your court costs. Now you be quiet. What? He ain't nobody said nothing. You know, Judge Joe Brown. Then he'll get off into some other that ain't even from Dayton, or, you know, ain't even on the docket. Like, Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to expedite the situation because you're from Dayton, Ohio. Now, in the state of Mississippi, due to the punitive damage, the amount of punitive damage is $10,000, and I'm going to expedite that going to the state of California via way to Dayton, Ohio, and I'm going to entitle you $10,000 plus the court costs for punitive damages. You know what I'm saying? What the hell, Judge Joe Brown? I don't know what the hell he be on. You know what I'm saying? So now I say fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And I smoke a blunt and I turn on Shrek, you know what I'm saying? Because I love Donkey. Because me and Donkey be on the same thing. Oh yeah, this is fabulous. Ooh, look at that, that's loud. You know what I'm saying? That's loud. Look at that, that's just fabulous. Ooh, I'm gonna hit that, make me touch myself. You know, just touch myself. Like, ooh, yeah, that's just fabulous. That's wonderful, just pinch your nipples. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I be sitting up there and I be looking, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get it on. Like, yeah, let me get butt naked. You know what I'm saying? I be running around the house butt naked, do the helicopter. Doing things like that, you know what I'm saying? Just freaky shit. That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? This is wonderful. I'm on Dayton TV. I feel fabulous. I feel wonderful. I just feel like screaming, yes, Dayton TV, yes. See how that's just wonderful. Now, I'm going to get right back at you. Listen, this is part one of my segment. I'm going to get back at you. You know what I'm saying? My name is DeAndre. And when y'all see me, greet me in the street, man. I stay down here in downtown Dayton. You know, 90% of the time, you most likely to run into me. Cool fella and everything. You know what I'm saying? Love you, Dayton. You know what I'm saying? Be easy. And remember, get out and vote, baby. We need you.
One question for you. What you think about life, man?
What I think about life? Well, I've been through a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? From incarceration, you know what I'm saying? Being lied on, this, that, and the other. But how I think about life, man, I mean, life is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we still need the intangibles of other people to assist us to get what we want to get in life. You feel me? I mean, you know, I feel proud of myself. I have my own spot, I have my own job, and I'm a convicted felon. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm not looking for no pat on the back, but I just love life.
You gotta stay down to come up. Lot of years, shed a lot of tears. Wised up, pick my change up, and I'm the freshest one out of all my peers. Come up, yeah, come up. I swear my day about to come up. And that thing tucking, that bang rough, just waiting for you to run up. And I'm bossed up, I don't trust shit. That sucker shit I don't fuck with. My brother gone and my man gone, so the shit is finna get hectic. You pussy boys better man up. I'm a savage built like a panther. My team strong and my weed strong.
What a man gotta do to keep a woman happy?
He gotta eat her pussy, pay her bills, take care of her 10 kids that ain't his, and what else? Let me see. I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
Oh, that's cool.
That was just the liquor talking.
Okay, what you think about life?
Life is what you make it.
Okay.
That's it. Life is what you make it. You don't get out here and do nothing. You sit around waiting on handouts, you're gonna be fucked up the rest of your life. So get out here, get a job, get a degree, and you'll be good. But it is fucked up. Society fucked up because they don't tell you everything you're supposed to know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People don't know politics, and it's crazy.
What advice would you give to the youth who's coming up, going through trials and tribulations?
To the youth going through trials and tribulations, let me see. Don't give up. Only the strong survive. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your elders because they know best. You know what I'm saying? Play your cards right, stay in school. If your mama, your daddy, your grandparents, anybody trying to tell you something because they done already been there, so listen to it. Don't listen to none of these little niggas. They just trying to get in your little, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
What's up? Okay. Any shout
Life
out?
is what you make it, though. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my baby daddy, who I lost in these streets in January. He got killed at the gas station.
Oh, man.
And shit just been real ever since. But you know, I'm going to get it because I'm a go-getter. And I'm going to take care of man, make sure they eat by all means. And shit, it just is what it is. This life is crazy, though. It's really some shit. Know the Lord. I know I just said all that vulgar language, but you got to know the Lord and his worth and your worth and how much he loves you and how much he could do for you. If you enable yourself to just trust in him, he got you. I mean, that's pretty much all I can say.
Wiggle, wiggle, watch my ass jiggle. I can do the splits, I never did it on a dick though. And I can make my ass clap, yeah, that's official. And I can turn around right when we in the middle. I'm a very freaky girl, I go both ways. I'm a not.
What's up, man? What you think about life?
What you mean?
What you think about life, man?
Shit, it's ups and downs, shit. That's all I can say. Damn, it is what it is.
What advice would you give to the youth, man?
Man, do what you can while you can. Because when you get old, it's over with, baby.
What can a woman do to keep a man happy nowadays?
That's crazy.
He said what? What keeps a woman happy nowadays?
Nah, what can a woman do to keep a man happy nowadays?
Shit that we do.
Loyalty is the key, man. Loyalty. Through thick and thin. That's it.
Do it in your heels. I'm throwing money chill. I was on the clear. She was on the pill. Money on the table. Fat ass on my lap. Walk around the club with bottles like the cabaret. Shorty says she 5'9", weigh 160. Every bit of that was all.
What you think about life?
It's beautiful for me now. It used to be rough, man.
Okay.
I was a street person my whole life.
Well, talk to us about the streets, man.
Oh, no, man, these streets, man, I can't go all the way back like that, man. But it's been rough for me, man. It's now just getting better than working this job. It's real good.
That's what's
Yeah,
up,
I
man.
need a whole lot of dirt, man.
What advice would you give to the youth coming up nowadays?
Stay in school. Use that drug money to educate yourself, for real. Because in the end, that's all you're going to have is some education. Without education, you ain't nothing.
What you think about Dayton, Ohio?
It's all right, man. There's a lot of jobs that left about here, but it's all right. All the places I've been, this place, best place, it's all right with me.
What can a woman do to keep her man happy nowadays?
Take care of him. Be honest. Don't fuck with none of your buddies, none of your friends, nobody. Stay real to yourself. Put your man first. Because if you don't, the next woman will.
What you think about the job the mayor doing in Dayton, Ohio?
He ain't doing no job. What is he doing? He ain't doing nothing. All these bandit buildings and everything. He's supposed to help us out. He ain't helping nobody out, man. Get them to the homeless. Let them fix them up. Let them live in them. You know what I'm saying? He need to do something, man. It's getting rough.
You got any shout outs or dedications?
Nah, everybody just do the right thing. If y'all want some chicken, I'm up at JJ's. If y'all need to come and see me on sale.
Everybody steady in these streets always hating, but why they talk about local cats that's from Dayton? He said shoot threes like Gary Payton. 22s on the whip and you know I'm skating. He said, yeah, high. Coming in the game off that weed and I'm high. Yeah, I'm high, lifted to the sky. Any nigga talking best believe he will die. Excuse my French, that's just my lingo. You already know, get it in between though. Yeah, that's a lot of money stacking. And you know I got keys that I stay packing, shipping, off. Call me a boss. 4-letter words, but I'm not Rick Ross. And you know I like to floss. Shine real bright in the night, so I gloss. Yeah, I might stutter a few words, get a couple dollars, hit the mall and just splurge. Yeah, you already know. Poochie Baby's just straight off that H2O. Yeah, you already know. That's just a little bit. I just give y'all a couple bars. It ain't nothing much.
Cool, man. Let me go over these questions with
You already know.
Well, what you think about life?
Hey, life right now, as far as how the economy go, you know, you got to get it how you live. You can't just be out here slacking. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't picking yourself up off that couch or off that bed, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a money movement. You got to have good motivation, you know what I'm saying? Build your self-esteem every day as you go. You know what I'm saying? This is something I've been doing since I was 16, dropped out of high school. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is what I know. I'll never be broke. But until everything get right, President Obama got our back, you know what I'm saying? Keep it going like that. Have faith, keep God on your side, and we're going to keep it going.
What advice would you give to the youth, man, coming up?
Hey, as far as how I go, I'm 21 years old. I look down on a lot every day as I run these streets, you know what I'm saying? And as I go to work, I talk to a lot of people, and I tell them, like, man, I tell these young cats, don't do what I did, but at the same time, make sure you know what you want to do, because what I'm going to tell you is just a word of advice. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you got your mind set on what you want to do. Focus. As long as you setting your goals, you good.
What's up, man?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What do it take for a woman to keep a man happy nowadays?
Nowadays, you know, a lot of men is doing these women wrong, you know, but a lot of men ain't looking for a housewife. But then again, as long as you got you some real friends, that's the basic thing about a relationship, gaining real loyalty and respect in the friendship. You ain't got to rush into no relationship, you know. As long as y'all been messing around and y'all strong friends, y'all can take off from there one day and say, let's get married. We've been friends all this time, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel it should work. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? What you think about Dayton, Ohio?
Dayton, Ohio, we got a lot of abandoned properties down here, man. So, you know, for the out of towners, y'all need to come down here and buy out, you know, get some business flowing so Dayton can get back on the map, you know. We just underground right now.
What you think about life?
I think right now my life is good. It's okay. Yeah. Dayton, home. That's all.
What you think about Dayton, Ohio?
I mean, it's home, but it's dead. Like we got to do something. We got to get it back jumping.
What, do you think it's just too much violence, or it's just there's nothing here for nothing, or what?
It is a lot of violence. A lot of young people out here just out of control. But I think Dayton is a nice place though to live and raise your family. You know, it's home. It's always been my home for life. So.
What can a man do to keep his woman happy?
Be spontaneous. You know, just do something different out the box. You know, surprise her with like on her lunch break or something. Just take her to her room. You know, with some flowers or something. You know, just something different. Try to keep your business, your private life, like just separate from all the Facebook and all that, then you should be good.
Okay. What's your definition of a good woman?
A working woman. I know most men, some men don't like a working woman, but me, I can't just sit home and do nothing. So a working woman, somebody that's 100% with their man, and I don't know, you just gotta have that bond, that friendship, you know. As long as our friendship is good and everything good, you'll be all right.
Okay. Speaking about the youth and the young people, what advice would you give them when they're going through trials and tribulations? You know, what advice would you give them to get through them kind of times?
Save the trouble, and all this street drama, all this craziness, it ain't even worth it. Just go to school, do something with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because this street life, it's not forever. So everybody go to school, do what you gotta do, get up out of Dayton if you can, better yourself, you know what I'm saying?
I think life is great. I think, you know, you get what you put into it. You don't put nothing in your life, you don't get nothing out of it. You know, strive to do the maximum and not the minimum. You get maximum results when you do maximum things. We try to create the environment that, like the home environment with the southern food, with the oxtail and collard greens and that kind of stuff, and the light music in the background. We want them to be able to sit down on the couch and, you know, have conversations. We got free Wi-Fi here, and we just want everybody to come in, and everybody is treated like somebody, and everybody is treated with dignity and respect, etc. Had a few roadblocks, and we just stay focused on making it happen. We knew we would be creating jobs in a recession. Small business is the engine that drives the economy. All the accomplishments in my life I owe to my parents and the good Lord. My advice to the youth is stay focused, and nobody control your destiny but yourself.
What you think about life?
Life in Dayton, Ohio, man, it's real. You get the realest people in Dayton, Ohio. You know, it's a small town, whatever, you know, but you got a lot of love here. You feel me? You got your mama pop stores, you got your in and outs, you know, drive-throughs, home foods, whatever. I'm gonna say, for instance, my granddaddy, he owns Shield's Barbecue. You feel me? Best barbecue in Dayton. Then you got your Huffies, you got your Hooks, whatever. When you come to Dayton, man, it's live. It's live.
What can a woman do to keep a man happy nowadays?
In Dayton?
Yeah.
Just be you. Just be you. You know, I mean, I ride up and down the streets of Dayton and everything, you feel me? Y'all walking around here half naked, whatever, y'all don't need to do that. Real niggas in Dayton want a woman they can appreciate. Cover that up, man, you don't need to do that. I got a lot, it's a lot of females that go around here, young females too. Quit tricking niggas. Quit tricking niggas, man, stay y'all age.
Real, man. If you can give any advice to the youth, man, what would you give them?
I can't not tell you what not to do. Stay in school. My little brother, prime example. He do what he do. He about to be a senior in high school now. 8th grade, he won the Martin King Regional Essay Award. He just won it again last year. That's twice. He's smart. Just do what y'all gotta do, man. Dayton, I know it's small. I know it's small. Just do what y'all gotta do, man. Get up out of this city, man, because we closing in. A lot of stuff's shutting down. Just do what y'all gotta do, man, to make it up out or help the community. I'm coming to you like this. Best barber in the city of Dayton. Best barbecue artist. My granddaddy is Mr. Shields. Go in there and get you some barbecue if you want to. But best barber in Dayton, I do tasks or whatever. We trying to be productive. We trying to build the city back up, man. You feel me? There's no way we can't do it if we don't come together. If we come together, we be the powerhouse of this city. Matter of fact, Ohio. We used to be this. Dayton, Ohio. They used to come everywhere for the music game, whatever else it was. Just come back together as a city of Dayton, Ohio. If we come back together, they can't stop us, man.
Life. What's the meaning? What's your purpose? Searching for the answers, leave you angry and disgusted. Remember that old singing, when it rains, it pours. I must be in the city where they
think about life.
I think life is supposed to be something that you live, something that's supposed to be happy, something that's relevant to you, and just something that's, I think life is supposed to bloom. I mean, when it's time to pass, then you're going into a new world, new life or something like that.
What do you think about Dayton, Ohio?
I just think Dayton, Ohio is like a little urban city that's struggling and trying, and so many developers want to do something with our city, but there's so many ratchet people. And when I'm saying that to clear up things, there's so many ratchet people that are doing them and they thinking doing them is benefiting the city, and it's not.
What advice would you give to the youth, man?
To stay strong, you know, I know there's a time period that every adult, every older person right now can tell you this, that they've been kicked out the same way. Everybody feel like it's the first time, and it's like the genesis that it happened to them. No, you know, it happens to everybody. It's just a growing thing. So whatever you're going through, wherever city, whatever hood you're living in, you know, you just need to get all your resources together and pull it together so you can live and just grow up. And don't stay stuck in one place, because that's what hinders us.
What can a woman do to keep a man happy nowadays?
A woman can be intelligent today. We need more intelligent women. We need less booty shaking women. We need just more. We need women. We need women teaching women to be women instead of what I've been seeing in Dayton lately. So that's what I'll say about it. If they can get that little message out of that, then I pray to God to help them.
Okay. If you had one thing to say to the mayor of Dayton, Ohio, what would you tell him?
To like Zell, I would tell him, so far, you know, your intentions is good, but walk with the people, talk with the people, you know. I think Dayton, we need a Moses figure right now. We need somebody that's gonna walk and talk with us and get dirty with us. Just don't sit behind a desk. I mean, you're doing good, and we commend you on everything that you're doing, but y'all look forward to Ryan McLean is coming back, so look forward to her. She gonna come back.
Any shout out to dedication?
I'm gonna just shout out D-Town all the way. I mean, everybody, every hood, north, south, east, and west, man. Just get it together and let's do Dayton. Let's, you know, make our own celebrities, make our own artists, make our own city poppin', you know. Everybody spending their money elsewhere and giving rich people money. Let's bring it all home and do us.
Things a little crazy, so I packed the high. And if I see that nigga, I'ma wave him by. Pressure keep me focused, feeling lovely as fuck. And I'm thinking about our business, about to blow the hell up. Across the Cooper with my mind on a dream. On a beach, pocket full of 100 shopping sprees. Mount Pleasant police as I come through the light. But I keep my shit bumping cause I'm living the life. Why don't I take it back 15 years ago? In the city of Dayton, Ohio, small little town way ahead of its time. It's wonderful. We became addicted to crime.
Caleb Court, Otterbein, Kingsmill, Prescott, 5 Oaks, East Side, from the Basta Hilltop, Lexington, Summit Court, Summit Square, then up north, Northland, Parkside, and beyond. Arlington Court. What's up, fellas? How y'all feeling? Stacking paper, want $1 million? Roll call. All my niggas in the hood in your business. Back to business, young niggas with a vision to get rich and make a killing.